For 234 years, no U.S. president ever joined striking workers on the picket line. Why is that?
I have to scratch my head and wonder that too. We're worth the fight.
We've had 46 presidents, and not one has stood alongside workers fighting for better wages and working conditions. Until now.
President Biden plans to visit Michigan on Tuesday.
As President Biden saying he'll join striking workers on the picket lines.
We're about to see for the first time a sitting American president walking the picket line.
Joe Biden has talked a lot about being the most pro-union president in history. So when we heard he was finally heading to a picket line in Belleville, Michigan, we had to go to find out. Was this move just political theater, or did it actually mean something?
I was surprised.
I was excited. I'm proud of my union.
I'm so proud of them.
It's awesome.
It's been a long time coming, but it's here.
I think it's cool that he's on our side. I just wouldn't vote Democrat myself.
You heard me say it many times. Wall Street didn't build the country. The middle class built the country. Unions built the middle class. That's a fact. So let's keep going. You deserve what you've earned, and you've earned a hell of a lot more than you're getting paid now.
We wanted to find out why it took so long for a president to show up for workers, what it means that Joe Biden finally did, and now that we passed this historic milestone, what's next?
Our president has chose to stand up with workers in our fight for economic and social justice.
Never thought in a million years that I would see this.
When presidents intervene in strikes, it's almost always in favor of corporations. Since 1947, presidents have used their legal authority to block workers from participating in strikes 35 times. And in 1981, Ronald Reagan infamously fired more than 11,000 striking air traffic controllers.
They are in violation of the law, and if they do not report for work within 48 hours, they have forfeited their jobs and will be terminated.
President Biden himself intervened to stop rail workers from striking last fall. So his decision to stand with striking auto workers marks a break with the past.
Because he did what no other president has done. He shows
And
that
he
he can walk it like he talks it, and he's for the people. He answered the call, President Biden did.
And he's taking a stand with us. He's not interfering with these negotiations, but he's standing up for labor, and that makes a lot of difference.
There's one previous moment, however, when a president took the side of workers and it had a big impact. In 1936, General Motors workers in Flint, Michigan, sat down on the job to protest dangerous conditions in the plant. Unlike previous presidents who deployed violent tactics against striking workers, then President Franklin D. Roosevelt chose not to have the auto workers forcibly removed. And after 44 days, the workers won a union. It was a defining moment that helped build a thriving middle class in the coming decades.
A lot of people need to see what we've been doing for centuries to try to improve the lives of the working class.
To hear him talk, that's one thing, but he physically came here and told us that, he's standing up with us, he's supporting us.
The CEOs think the future belongs to them. Today belongs to the auto workers and the working class.
So I voted for Trump in the last two, 16 and 20. I voted for Obama before that. I will probably still vote Republican next November when the time comes. I think it's cool that he's on our side, and I'm happy for that. And a president never has done it before, so I think that's awesome. The more people behind us, the better.
There's a political incentive for Biden to show up on the side of workers. The UAW strike has drawn support from voters on both sides of the political spectrum. And right now, Biden is trying to lock in the UAW's endorsement. But regardless of Biden's incentives, the president's show of support can have a real impact on this fight.
It's going to get the attention of a lot of people. It's going to get attention of CEOs. He meets with Mary Barra to talk about the EVs, and, so she feels like she has a relationship with him, but it also shows that he cares about us too, and he's, wants to work with us as well.
And I hope Biden can get across to the, companies that, hey, they looked out for you so you wouldn't go under. Give back what you promised.
Beyond the UAW negotiations, Biden's visit shows that when workers build power, political leaders can be pressured to show up and fight for working people. And workers want to see more of that.
That's the kind of politician we need in the future. Somebody that wants to fix something, that's Joe. The other fellow, not so much.
I hope Biden has set a path for future presidents to come out and get involved, see what the people, what's important to the people, what the people want, what they need.
I hope that this is something that will be done with our future presidents, you know, knowing that we're the working class. The country was built on the working class, and so support us. You know, no matter what, we're going to be here working, you know, working hard. So why not be here on the front line supporting us?